Hello.
Hello. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Liv.
How have you been?
It's so formal.
Well, it's so funny because that is really formal, but I do feel like, how have you been? Like, I really feel like we have not seen each
I
other.
know. It's so funny because I feel like this has been the craziest season, like since we've lived
Yeah.
together, where it's like we both have had a lot going on. We both have been kind of like all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Even like your last trip, I was thinking last night, I was like, we didn't even really debrief your trip
No,
home.
we didn't. We have not
Like
stopped.
we have not stopped. It's just been really
Yeah.
busy.
And like in our free time, we're obviously catching up on Love Island. It's like, we don't really have a lot of time
Seriously.
for other
For us to chat. Like, priorities, you guys.
priorities. UK, because obviously we finished.
Right.
US.
US. Yeah. Honestly, UK just US is really good. US has had some really good
Uh-huh.
seasons, but like UK will always
Yeah.
be superior,
Agreed. And also because
unfortunately.
it lasts longer too. So it's like we finish US and like we love to wrap it up with a little bow, great. But then we get back into just UK and then we're like, oh yeah, like these are our
Yes,
people.
so good. Yeah. These are our people. We're coming home. It's where we
We're
belong.
coming home.
No, 100%. No, it's been a busy week. Like, I don't know, it just kind of flew by. Oh my God. I also had jury duty on
Oh
Friday.
yeah.
My first ever time at jury duty.
Nice.
I was trying to think, like, I think I got called while I was studying abroad. And so my mom was like, yeah, she's not gonna be around
She
actually.
will not be making that.
And then I think just because I've like moved kind of a
Yeah.
lot, like moved to Texas, moved to LA,
That's
moved
the
back
hack.
home. Yes,
Just
that's
move
the hack.
around.
Just stay on the move and no one
I
can ever
can't
call you.
find you.
Constantly change your address
So
and
you're
we
here
won't be
just
able
a
to call
little
you.
too long.
That's how I know that we've like stayed too long. We need to move because I got called for jury duty. Like what?
At least you're
Um,
good for another 5 years.
yeah, totally. 8 years.
8?
Yeah,
Wow, I did not realize
yeah,
that.
8 years. I got my certificate. I did not get selected, thankfully.
Yep.
I did get empaneled.
What does that
Um,
mean?
like when they call you into the room and
Oh,
like tell you about the trial, like tell you a little bit about the
yeah.
trial and ask you a bunch of questions to figure out
Mm-hmm.
whether you'll be like unbiased, truly unbiased.
I
Um,
don't think I got that far when I did mine.
oh
They
really?
just got because so I got called for jury duty a couple months ago, and they just did like travel first. And so since I had to travel because it was a 2 week trial,
Oh,
they dismissed me to like back to the lobby. So I don't think I
got
ever
it.
got to like that part of it.
How many times did you do that?
Only once.
Okay, and you just sat back in the main
Well,
room.
I waited in the main room for quite literally forever,
Yeah,
and
the
then
whole
they called
day.
me in, and then they like till after lunch. Didn't
Oh,
call me until after lunch, and
really?
then they called me in,
Oh.
found out I had to travel, and then sent me back, and then they dismissed me like an hour later.
Oh my God. Okay, so I was called in right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did ask about travel and I did talk to them. I was like, it's not really travel, but it is like work related because I like basically can't be available. And it was also going to be 1 full week trial and then 1 full week on call. And I was like, I literally can't do 2 weeks away from work. And I was like, so should I just like go back to the room? And they were like, no, just stay with us because then you'll like, the sooner we send you back, the sooner you could get picked again. So they were like, just sit
Not
in
them
the
looking
room.
out for you.
Yes,
Dang.
literally. They're like, we know you don't want to be here.
Yeah. So we're doing everything we can for you.
Yeah. So it actually was, yeah, it was actually great. So we sat in there and like, and I participated in the discussion. I was like, let me just pretend.
That's so funny.
It was funny because I was like, oh my God, jury duty like is so dumb. But sitting in there, I was like, I kind of wish that I had all the free time in
I
the
do
world to
too.
like do jury
I think
duty.
I would love it. I think like next time I get called 8 years from now, apparently,
Yeah,
I think I'll be ready.
great.
But I feel like I have to tell my jury duty story from home.
Yeah.
So when I lived in Arizona, I got called for jury duty. That's how I knew it was time to get out. I was there too long. No.
Too long.
And I got called and whatever. They like, I got to the point where in the jury duty in Arizona is different because they call it's like a smaller amount of people, just less crime. I don't know, like less like, or not less crime, but like less bit.
Court cases.
Yeah, court
Maybe?
cases. Exactly. That's what it is. Less court cases going on. Not less crime. New York is perfect. And so I got called like into the room, whatever, and they ask you like, do you think you'll have any bias? Like, do you think you'll have any issues? Do you know anyone in the courtroom? And then you answer all these questions. They say they send you back out to like the main room. Everyone, they call you in one by one to sit in the like box,
The trials?
like
Like
yes,
the
like you're
jury
like you
box or
swear
on
in,
stand?
on stand,
Holy
and they
crap.
ask you follow-up questions if they need to. And so
Wow.
they were like, they called me in, and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm gonna get picked, blah blah. And they go, so one of the questions we asked was, do you know anyone in the room? And you said no. And I was like, yes, I do not know anyone. And they're like, okay, like, do you want to look around again? And so I did. And then I was like, correct. I don't really understand what's happening. Keep going. And so they were like, well, they're the officer who had like arrested the man or whatever. They were like, the officer said that he knows you from church and that you babysit his kids.
Like, correct. I do not know him.
Like, I've never seen that man in my life.
I do know his wife.
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, no. First of all, I'll take your hat off.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, I do know you. I've seen you like, yeah, in the passing times that you've paid me before I left. And also I didn't know you were a cop. So
Yeah. So why would I think that
Yeah.
like to put all of those things together?
I'm like, yeah, I go to church with you and thousands of others.
Yeah.
So yeah, just so freaking
You're
funny.
one of like how many dads dropping their kids
Literally.
off? Like,
So just funny because I'm like, if your wife was the cop, I would recognize
would
her.
know. And I would also know she was a cop because she would have told me.
So yeah, so they dismissed me because they were like, do you think you'll have any bias now that you know that? I'm like, well, probably now. Like,
Yeah,
that's my homie.
I go to church.
He pays me. Pays my bills.
He pays me a lot. Sugar daddy. I'm kidding.
That was a joke.
That was a joke.
But yeah, no. So yeah, they dismissed me. I was so bummed because I had nothing but time then. I was like, I think I was like 19, 20. And so I'm like, I love this. It was like a drug one too. I was like, yes, like let me get in there.
Yeah.
Like drugs should be legal. Let me get in there. And then they were like, no, you can't. Like,
you're like, actually, he was wrong.
Yeah,
for arresting me.
I'm like, if anything,
you're like, I'm actually biased against him. Really. That's so funny.
So funny. So yeah,
this one was a personal injury case, and when I found out that I don't actually really know, claimant. I don't know. Anyway, when I found out the guy that got injured was a Spanish speaker working in like a marble shop, I was like, oh no, I probably would just give him all the money. He's probably got probably doesn't have insurance, probably has a family to support.
Yeah, I'm like, listen,
I probably tell him yeah, actually take it all.
Take whatever you want. How much money does this marble company bring in? Too much. Give it away. Yeah. No, that's so funny. We no more jury duty for a while. So
yeah, we both have 8 years. I guess.
know.
Yours wasn't that long ago, right?
It was this year
in New York. It was this year.
Yeah, so we both in the same year.
In 8 years, if we're still doing Girl Talk from the Bench, we'll give you our updated jury duty stories.
We'll come back together just for one special episode if we're not doing it.
We love it.
So funny.
What else is going on this week? I
have friends in town. I have my friends Alex and Ryan visiting from Arizona. And yesterday we had like a whole Brooklyn day because we have other friends in town from Philly. And so we all went to the Transit Museum in Brooklyn. Highly recommend. It's really cute in there. And you walk around and like learn. People were like reading the plaques. I was like not reading the plaques. And so we were, walking around, and then you go downstairs and it shows you get on like old cars. And so it's like actually really cool because it has from like 1950, 1961 was like had a really cool one. And like the seats are like really funky. And then I was telling you, there's this one that had like this huge area where like 4 poles. And then like there was like so much space. I'm like, this was like the party car.
Party train.
This was a good time. I could tell. So much space for activity. I was like, I want to host my birthday party in here. It was so cute.
Quick pivot. We're no longer going to Chicago.
Birthday party in the Transit Museum.
The Packers are coming to the Transit Museum
after they play on Thursday. But yeah, so no, it was like really cool. And it was just fun to see. And then we went to like eat and then hung out in bar, watched the game, and then we went back.
Yeah, shout out to England.
Shout out England. We went to dinner and then what did we do? Oh, then we went back to the commissioner and I got home at like 2:30 a.m. It doesn't matter.
I got home at 11:30 p.m.
And I was actually really considering leaving with you. I was like, I was like, I'm gonna go because Alex and Ryan were leaving, so I was like, I'll just go. And then I was like, I'll just stay out. And then 11:30 turned to 2, which is what happens with Rachel.
Right. Rachel, we love you.
We love you, but no, but we love you.
There's no but. We love you, but I go home. Olivia doesn't.
So funny. Yeah, no, that's really. But yeah, so we're going to
today.
We're like gonna hang out all day in Manhattan. We're gonna go to a Dodgers game tonight. It's gonna be
Watch the World Cup.
We're gonna watch the World Cup. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
What else has been? Anything else been going on this week?
Gosh, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Girlie's sick.
Our dog is sick, you guys.
There seems to always be something going on with her when one of us leaves town. So
Yes.
Olivia left town and Girlie started coughing. She's doing this like huffing, coughing thing. And yeah, took a video, sent it to the vet. They're like, it could be kennel cough. It could be, chat said it could be pneumonia.
Could be the smoke.
Or a collapsing trachea.
So this is why AI sometimes,
not helpful. Yeah, we talked to the nurse. She was like, it could be the smoke from the fires. Yeah. And Girlie already has allergies, so that could just be making everything worse. But we have a vet appointment next week. But yeah, she just is our girl.
She's a mess.
There's just a lot happening. I think you said last week, life is life, and it definitely still feels
I just
like
need life,
everything to stop.
I just which is not like me. You know me. I love to go, but I have a feeling like
maybe in August.
Yeah, I think August is going to be the month of rest. And I was like going to plan to go out of town, but now I'm like, I don't know that I'm just going to sit somewhere for a while.
We should go to the beach.
That's what we should do.
We should just go to
I've been saving also a couple like day trips like from here or whatever, or even like an overnight or something like that. And like maybe we should just do like a staycation somewhere in New York.
I think that'd be a good idea.
I think that's a good idea. I'll start looking into it.
Also, then now it's turned into not rest, but planning a trip. Even a day trip.
That is rest for my brain.
That's true. She loves.
I get into my flow state when I'm planning.
Oh my god.
Oh man. That's why I haven't started planning my birthday fully, because I'm like, I don't have time, and I know that the second I get locked in, I'm gonna it's gonna become my whole entire personality. Yeah. So I'm like, I need to give myself a full week where I can just truly plan. Well,
it's also, even we were talking last night, just your normal daily routines, I feel like have been off because there's just been so much going on. So it's I feel like just need a few weeks to resettle.
I'm so type A in that way too. I love my routine. So it's hard sometimes when one day, okay, but it's been weeks. And I am I think that's why I break. Honestly, I don't know why I go through these little mentee bees. And I'm I don't know why. And then I'm well, I haven't had a solid routine for longer than 2 days at a time for 4 weeks. Of course, I'm having a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
So I'm that's why. And I love a fresh start. My brain just does better with a clean start. It's August 1st for me. I don't know why. It's that's my mentee bee will be over, and my brain will just shut it off. And it's so weird.
Fortunately, you have 10 more days to get through.
I'm going to start building the routine back starting next week.
We love it.
Which I think will also kind of kickstart all of that. But
I think
other than that, I'm fine, you guys.
She's fine. She's Ross with the margaritas.
I'm fine. I don't know why my voice is getting so skinny, because I'm fine.
Yeah.
So funny.
100%.
But yeah, everything is good.
Love.
All right, let's get
on that note.
Get into song of the week.
Hey yo, song of the week.
I have a better one this week.
Okay, it's not so sad. Okay, go first.
Okay, it's called Tennessee Orange by Megan Maroney. It's a country song.
Okay.
And it's all about this girl who is from Alabama, and so she grew up being an Alabama fan. And it's the red. And so then she meets this guy from Tennessee, and she basically is telling her parents, sorry, I'm wearing orange. For him. And it's just the sweetest song. I love it because as a sports fan, I'm ooh, that's a big deal. Especially this, especially college football. I feel if I started dating someone and they have a football team that's not in my division, and they're not playing us, I'll wear their jersey. No, I don't care. For them. But to a college football rivalry, Alabama, Tennessee. Like, you cannot switch over. And so I
Yeah.
just love that she's like, Dad. That's like me dating a Bears fan and being like, sorry, Dad, I
No,
love
that would be
orange all of a
insane.
sudden.
I don't think you could. It'd have to go the other way.
No, 1000%. I would never. Let it be known.
Let it be known here
Like,
and
that's our
now.
house divided for the rest of our lives.
It would be from the guy's perspective. He'd be wearing green.
Correct. And he'd be telling us his mom and dad, sorry, I'm a cheesehead.
I'm a cheesehead. Love it.
Yeah, so that's my
Okay,
song. And then I
fun.
was telling Alex, when I went home, I was like in the pool. I went to my parents' pool and I pressed like what's the Coastal Cowgirl on Spotify.
Mhm.
Shout out Spotify, shout out Kelsey. They have like I like pressed shuffle and that came on. I was like, oh, I forgot how much I love this song. And so I just kept starting it over for like 4 times because it's just so cute. And then I was telling Alex about it and I was like, oh, I love that song Chasing Orange. Or no, Wearing Orange. I'm like, Wearing Orange. And she's like, I don't know that one. So I started like singing it and she's like, I think it's called Tennessee Orange. I'm like, no, that's too on the nose. Like it's called Wearing Orange. And then I was like, we should rename it because Tennessee Orange is like really on the nose, but Wearing Orange is cute. So anyway, Megan, I don't know what
Okay,
you're
Megan.
doing.
Olivia has thoughts.
I have thoughts.
Who wrote
Not too
that
late
for
to
you
replay
and named
the song.
Let's fully re-release it. Let's pull a Taylor Swift and just rename every
Wearing
song
Orange
on the
is Olivia's
album.
version.
Olivia's version.
Okay, what's yours? I'm excited. I
Okay,
don't know it.
mine, no, is definitely not as involved as all of that. No, my song of the week is just called Heaven by Masego. And it's just like a
It's like,
vibey.
ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Like that's called Heaven as a Place on Earth anyway.
Definitely not. This is a new song. It's also a million years old.
Oh, wait. It's a new song that's a million years old?
No. Your song that you just said.
Like, how do both those things exist at the same time?
Oh my god. No, it's like an R&B. It's like a vibey R&B.
Ooh, what's her name again?
It's a guy. His name is Masego.
Masego. Like
Mhm.
Manchego.
I don't know if I'm saying that right. So use
maybe
a Google,
should
but
respond and let us know if that's how it's said.
let us know. We will be posting these songs on our like Instagram and TikTok. So like if you don't know what it is,
now
you'll
you
get
know
to hear it.
Okay, yay!
Interact with our
I
content.
know, so funny. Those are like such different songs too.
They're very different. Yes.
Don't really know what was going on this week. Okay, what did you just finish? Any books this week?
Yeah, I did finish this book this week called Cinder by Haley Roger.
Okay, tell us about it.
A single dad, nanny, small town firefighter romance.
Ooh.
It's the first book in a series. Only the first book is out. Feds me via
like
Amazon
do that
or Instagram. I mean, I don't normally, but normally in series like this, it's like not. It's like a off campus, and that you could read one and never read another one.
Got it. Okay.
So
they tie in, but not enough to like that you have to do it. For a
series like this, it's like the friend group, or it's like a Mile High situation where it's like, okay, you could read one and you could not read another one.
It's not like they leave you on a cliffhanger and you're like, okay, yep.
Exactly. So nanny escapes like just large town.
A nanny escapes a large town, like in New York.
Yeah, like a Toronto. It's set in Canada. She specifically leaves Toronto and moves to this small town, and she needs a job. So she starts nannying for this single dad who's a firefighter. And it was really cute. It was pretty like, like pretty typical romance.
Cinder is a cute name now that I like realize he's a firefighter.
It definitely similar to last week with the whole MMA situation. Like you expect it to come into play somehow. Yeah. So there is a situation where there's like a fire at the end. Of course.
Does she gets stuck inside?
Yes.
It's always like it's like whatever their job is, I'm going to put myself in that position.
Yes, exactly.
Goodness gracious.
I also feel like books like this, it's really hard, I think, for writers to write like a good reason for the main character to like
fire.
Yeah, and sometimes it just doesn't quite read.
Yeah. Maybe don't give it away. Should I read it?
I think you might like it.
Okay.
I will say someone does die at the end that I wasn't expecting, and I did sob.
Oh, wait, I kind of
Yeah.
love that. Not that
Yeah.
they died, but I love, like, something like that where you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh my gosh."
And it wasn't one of the main characters, and it's still absolutely like I
Okay,
sobbed.
I'm gonna add it to my want to read.
Okay. I did give it 4 stars. I think it's probably like a 3.75, but I did give it 4 stars on Goodreads.
Cinder by
Haley Roger.
Okay.
I think every romance book like this, there's a little bit of like oh my god, why did you do that? You're so dumb.
Yes.
But ultimately, I did like it and I am intrigued. I think I know kind of like where the series is going.
Am I okay? How do you spell cinder?
Cinder. It doesn't, it's like new. I think it has like what? S. What did you do?
Is Oh, wait. S- Is that how you spell cinder?
Like, yeah.
It's not like Sinder. Like a cinder and like a flame?
Yeah.
Hmm. Didn't realize.
Okay. We got
I'm
there
over here
eventually.
like
Can't find
it's
it.
not a real book.
You're like, this actually doesn't exist. She made it up.
So funny. Okay. Sorry, keep going.
Um, no, I think I kind of know where the series is going, which I also feel like with a lot of these books, like you know who the couple is, you just don't
Yes.
know like how it pans
Yes.
out. And I do think there was this tragedy at the end of this one. I sobbed my eyes out, and I do think there is somewhere that like that story is going.
Yeah.
So, but I already know book 2 is not about that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of like, we'll see. We'll see when the next books come
If
out
it still
and
piques your
like
interest.
whether I'm still interested or not. It's not one where I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for the next
Yeah.
one. So anyway, it was a
I
good read.
think one of either I think it was Abby Jimenez in one of her
Mm,
books, something like that happens. I think at the end of the first or second, where there was this tragedy, and then you knew that the next book was going to be about the tragedy's partner, and
mm-hmm.
I sobbed. I remember
Yeah.
specifically being in the bathroom listening to
Yeah.
it, and I was like, "I'm sorry, what?"
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was sad.
Yeah.
But I love twists like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely wasn't expecting it. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So
That's yeah. Okay, I finished 2 this week. Society of Lies by Lauren Lane Brown. It's a dark and haunting debut that explores secret societies, the bonds of sisterhood, and the intricacies of privilege at an elite college.
wow.
Yes.
That sounds
It
interesting.
was really interesting. So I gave it 3 stars. I think the story itself was really, really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe even might have potentially like I would give it 3.5 probably,
Yeah.
but like the reason I gave it 3 was because the whole beginning was so unbelievably boring. And it's also like one of those books where you're like all of this was avoidable.
Yeah.
One person had to say one thing and this was
Mm-hmm.
avoided. And it's just like frustrating. Like I struggle with those sometimes. So I just like needed to like get over that a little bit, but it was like a really interesting like twist because I thought it was someone else did whatever, and then I realized that wasn't the case, and like yeah, so like that.
We love a good
Yes.
twist.
And in the middle of it, I was like, "Ooh, I know who it is." Or I remember being like, "That was weird from this person," and then they totally get you off that track, and then at the end, I was like, "Wait, I like
I had this
trust your
thought.
instincts."
Yeah.
And I think that's how the main character felt. She was like, "That was weird," and then was like, "But no, like no way." And then at the end was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Should have trusted it."
Should have
Yep,
known.
yep,
Yep.
yep. So that one was good.
I did know, in fact.
You did indeed know what was going on. And then the second one was Shred Sisters by Betsy Lerner. This one is a wry and riveting debut novel about family, mental illness, and a hard-won path between 2 sisters. Um, this one was interesting. I gave it 3 stars as well, but it was interesting because it's about these 2 sisters. One has a um I would say she probably has like schizophrenia or bipolar disorder.
Okay.
I don't remember if they actually diagnosed her in the book. I think they do, maybe. And then the other sister is like pretty stable. But they just like it's just like their paths obviously go completely different directions because one
Mhm.
has mental illness that she doesn't want to address, and the other doesn't want to enable it, but doesn't know how to handle her sister. It was like good because I do like stories like that, but sometimes in the end, when it's like this was kind of just a telling of things,
Life.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the end just kind of ends.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Needed something
something
more.
more, yeah.
Mhm. I feel like was this a memoir or
No,
not? Oh,
it
okay.
was just
Because I do feel that way about memoirs
yes.
sometimes, where you're like,
It did read kind of
okay,
like a
or like a
memoir.
coming of age kind of story
Yes.
where like the ending doesn't actually give you anything. It's just like, and that's how they lived. And you're
Yes,
like,
exactly.
okay,
It definitely read like it could like if they were like, "Oh, this is actually about my
real
sister," I'd be like,
story. Yeah.
"Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sense." Um,
But also weird, not weird, but like an interesting choice for it to not be a memoir and to
yeah,
still not give it like a better ending.
yeah, it was just like interesting, and I guess they like kind of tied it up like the sister's mental illness like gets on medication, like kind of figures things out, and then the other sister, but the problem was the other sister's story was just like there, and like
Yeah.
did it. I'm like, okay, what about you? Like,
Hmm.
I get that that's not how life is, but like when you're reading a book, you do get to say that I want it
Yeah,
wrapped up how you want it.
exactly.
So,
Exactly. So it was a choice not to.
correct. And so 3 stars. Yeah. I don't know that I would like recommend there's better books to read, especially like with sisters and all those things. Like I'd recommend different books, but they were fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So we read this
Great.
week.
Love.
Um
Are there any books to movies this week?
no books to movies this week. I think we've got a jump until August. So I think we're on a lame path until August. But I did start the 5-star weekend.
Oh, nice.
And I started A Good Girl's Guide to Murder season 2. So I read both of those. I read the 5-star weekend like a while ago before I even knew it was being turned
Yeah.
into a show.
I think you said that last week.
Yeah. So I just started it. I only got halfway through an episode. But it's cute. It's the beginning is definitely cheesy as heck, and you have to get past it. But it's cute so far. And I like the cast. Like I think the cast is gonna be fun. And I love that Jennifer Garner and I never know her name, but you know, like her friend in
From
all
13
yes,
going on
13
30.
Going on 30.
Yes.
She was just in Jennifer Garner's other show, the
Yeah.
book one that was turned into, and
Yes.
now she's in this. Like as always
She's
as
been
like
in
a
like
side
everything
supporting
beside.
character.
Yes.
And so
Yep.
she's like she's like their old friend who they don't speak to anymore, and she's about to like crash the party.
Oh,
Um,
I feel like I just gotta look up
yeah.
her name just because
I feel
like
like wait,
it's
tell me what it starts with because I feel
okay.
like I
Hold
could
on.
really get it if I know what starts. But yeah, so like she's in it, and I just love that they always work together. I think that's like really sweet.
Oh my god, why do I not ever
I
remember
know.
her
Wait, what does it start with?
name? Jay.
Jenny. No J. Okay, J. What's the last name start with?
G.
Garth. No, I'm thinking of Jenny Garth. Who is it?
Judy.
Oh, that's right.
Can you
Judy
get her last name
Garland.
now? different era.
No, I don't remember.
Greer.
Duh.
Judy Greer. I
That's
know.
so annoying. That's
I know.
so
I hate it when
true.
that happens.
She does not look like a Judy though. I
No,
think
she does not look like a
that's
Judy.
what's hard.
That's an old
Yeah,
name.
Judy Greer. But it's like when you read it, you're like, well, duh, that's her name.
Well, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god, of course. I know that that's her name, but
yeah,
I can't ever think of it.
no, that's so funny. No books to movies this week though.
Okay.
I know you already said this, but shout out England because we've got some World Cup updates.
Yeah. Shout out to England. They just beat France yesterday for third place in the World
It was
Cup.
like 6-4 at the end. It was a high scoring game.
It was.
It felt like a weird game, didn't it?
It was a weird game.
I like they were just having fun, like playing.
It did feel like the competition element of it was lowered.
Yes.
And I think I did actually see something like that on Instagram earlier today that was like this game reminded us why we love like soccer. It just was like fun. There was no like flopping. There were no yellow cards. There was like not the like intensity of the other games, which I get why it is. Like, of course, everyone wants to win the World Cup, but like this game reminded us why we love soccer
Yeah,
and like how fun it is to watch when it's being like played for fun as
exactly.
well, not just like with the intensity. Um, I think early on England was up
3-0.
yeah, I think then 4-0
Was
even.
it?
Or it was 3-1 maybe, but I
Oh
think
yeah,
we were like, we should
3-1 and
just
then
call the
4,
game.
yes, and then 4-1. And I was like, "Oh, it's over. Let's just call it." And then
Then like 4-2,
no,
4-3.
literally, then 4-3 and then I think then they scored
Yeah.
2 more or whatever.
Did you see that Jude gave up the penalty to his teammate, who I'm sorry, teammate, I don't know your name, so that he could get a hat trick in the game? So Jude
No.
gave up the penalty to him so he could get a hat trick, even though Jude, if he had taken that and scored, he would have been, I think, tied with Messi or above Messi for goals in the World
Oh,
Cup.
wow.
And then he got the last goal
And
of the
he's
game.
yes, and so he's up
So then he got
7.
it anyways.
Yes.
Yeah.
He set the record. I did see that.
Yeah.
7 over 6. They should be playing today. I'm like so upset about it.
They should be playing today.
But no, that's really freaking sweet. That's just like to
Mhm.
show you like good karma. Like
Yep.
just be a nice guy
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like
Be a good
care about your
human.
teammates and care. It's like the gate, like the people are bigger than the game
Mhm.
at the end of the
Yeah.
day, and like the numbers and all those things, and like what a special moment for his
100%.
friend. And yeah, and also recognizing that like, he's gonna get so much recognition from this and has, and so to give that to his teammate is like really
Yeah.
freaking sweet. And then
Yeah.
to come around and get the last goal, it's like, oh, look at
Exactly.
that. Yeah,
He did
that's really sweet.
it anyway.
Um, okay, so then today,
Mhm.
also shout out France, because Mbappe, like we love you guys.
Yes.
It was really like one of those games where I'm like, I just wanted to have fun.
Mhm.
We were cheering for England because of Jude, but like at the end of the
We
day,
were, but I also was glad that France also like
scored.
had their
Yes,
comeback a
I
little
would have been
bit. Like
sad
they
if
were
it
up
was
there, they were in it.
four
I would have
zero,
been
four
sad if
one, or
it was
whatever.
yeah, or 6-0.
Yeah, that would have been devastating.
Would have been sad. So I'm glad that France
Getting crazy over here.
I'm glad that France like had it's like a good game.
Yeah, same. It was good. It was good to
for-
see them.
for
I
a
liked
while,
their little
yeah.
collared
Mhm.
outfits. They look so cute.
Shirts. Yeah.
So yes, today's the final. We're gonna go post up somewhere in Manhattan and watch it. We need sound because Justin Bieber's performing. I just feel like it's Justin's time. Like Shakira's in halftime at the Super Bowl. BTS is BTS and they're massive. Like, let's give Justin his run. We just want a clean win. Even if Argentina goes out there and wins 5-0, I just want it to be a clean game. I'm going in with low expectations, but very high hopes. That is something Madison taught me, and we are sticking with that.
I mean, I agree. If Argentina comes out and absolutely dominates, then great, they deserve it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Messi's one of the best. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's been a tournament full of controversy, and I think he is very much has a lot of like controversy around
Yeah.
plays, and I just would love to see it be like legit.
I agree. I just want it to be like a good game. I want it to be Messi, like you said, is one of the best to do it. So like he's gonna go out there and do what he does, obviously. But who's that guy with the little brother on Spain? I want him to do well. He's like some 19-year-old, I think, and his little brother like has like blown up on the internet because he's so cute. His little brother is like 3 or something like that, and it's so cute. And he's like apparently one of the best midfielders in, like, everyone's been saying like Spain's gonna be a problem for every team that they've played. They're like Spain's gonna be a problem because they have like the best midfielders or something like that. And so he's like his footwork is like known to be like some of the best, and he's 19 years old, which is crazy to think about. So I'm excited to kind of see how it plays out, literally. And then tonight, like we said earlier, we are going to a Dodgers game with our friends. They're playing the Yankees. Last time I saw Dodgers and Yankees was at Game 4 of the World Series, and it was the only game Dodgers lost, so that was a bummer. But I was at Yankee Stadium by myself watching the Dodgers play the Yankees and watched Freddie Freeman hit a home run. Like, it was like the craziest night of my life. So we're not gonna be sad that they lost, because then they went and won, and then they won again. So I'm really excited. I will be wearing Dodgers. Who are you gonna be rooting for?
Dodgers.
Okay, because we're Mets in this home. But I think the Alex and Ryan will be rooting for Yankees because they're Diamondbacks fans and they hate the Dodgers, and also because they have a friend on the team, so they're like, we're gonna root for them. And also, like, I feel like when you come to New York just to visit, it's like Yankees, you're like, that's fun. But I don't remember if I've said this in here in this forum before, but I used to be a software consultant. I know, wild. And one of my clients was in Boston, and so we went to Boston, and one of the client was like, we want to treat you guys to like a Boston game. Like, do you guys want to go? And we're like, duh. And it was Boston Yankees, like a Red Sox Yankees game. And it was one where I don't remember who did it first, but one of the pitchers hit the batter in the back. And so that was like a whole thing already. And then the very next switch up, like of the bottom of the inning, their pitcher then threw it and so hard and hit our batter immediately. Just first, he was always going to do that. So everyone cleared, like the dugout cleared, the like what is it called when they put the bullpen? Yeah, cleared. Everyone's running on, and it was like the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I was like, wow, like baseball, this is so fun. So yeah, so ever since then, I'm like, boo, Red Sox, but not really. I don't really care. And the stadium was really cool. But yeah, it's more like boo Yankees. So go Dodgers today. But yeah, just funny that I have seen both those teams play, and it was a mess. I think they have like a big rivalry, so I get that. I think that's all we have for sports right now. Oh, I did go to a bar yesterday. I went to Long Island bar, and they have cheese curds on their menu, and they're delicious. But I've always thought it was so random. And then we got sat yesterday in the back, and I don't know if I think it'll pull up here, but they took a picture. The boys took a picture on the wall, and it had this like Green Bay like art piece, and I'm like, wait. Is this like low key, like, yeah, like a Packers restaurant? And so I'm like, well, that makes sense if it is, because the cheese curds, like, it's so random at this like Long Island bar. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I'm here, I'm home. I'm where I'm meant to be. Not from Long Island, not from Green Bay, but here we are. So funny. Okay, we have to switch. We got to talk about the Love Island finale. US.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched yet, it's about to be spoiled for you, so maybe stop the podcast here.
Yeah.
Trinity and Bryce.
I know. And we called that too. We called all of them, even with you being like, I feel like Sincere and Melanie are going to be higher up. Yeah. Yeah. I was getting stressed when they weren't fourth. I think I looked at Sarah. I'm like, Sarah, I'm gonna lose it if they don't get called for third. And you were like, they're gonna get called for third. Don't worry, like trying to keep me calm.
So I don't know if it was this episode or the episode before. I can't remember. But Melanie was saying something like, if they voted us into their final four, maybe America's seeing something about our connection. And I just was like, this is what we were scared of. That like you would think that, and. I really don't want you to think that because
we don't feel that way.
No. And I'm also like, this man is trash, and you're leaving here thinking like, oh, I have this great connection. Yeah. And it's just like so annoying to me, honestly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that much from them since coming out. I know that they posted like in support of Zach. They posted.
Yes. Yeah.
Like about that. But I haven't seen much from Melanie or Sincere, although I am sure it's very overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I wonder what she's going through.
Yeah, I agree.
The last thing I did see was that she didn't follow him on Instagram. She had followed other cast members, but she had not followed him. But that was several days ago. So it'll be interesting to see sort of like what unfolds.
Well, the second I got out of the villa, I would have made my friends compile every 100%. Single scene Sincere was in. And I would have watched the entire thing. And I would have broken up with him. Yeah. I mean, I would have already. It wouldn't have been.
I think it's so weird when they say they're like, I didn't watch. I'm like, why? Even like Summer House. I'm like, why did you not watch?
No, I'd be watching immediately.
Everything.
Every single thing.
Yep.
I'd want to see how I came across. I would want to see what the girls said about me. I would want everything.
Thing. Yep.
And like, I get it. You don't have to then hold on to that because I'm sure you guys reconcile a lot in there. But I want to see everything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a good finale.
It was. It was a good finale.
Yeah.
I think it went the way we wanted it to.
How do you feel about this season as a whole? I think there were some I can let you go first.
What
I
did
have
you
a lot
think?
of
Because what
thoughts.
I thought.
I have a lot of thoughts, but I asked you a question.
That was amazing. I didn't even bat an eye. I was just like, yes, go. No, you go. I want to hear.
I feel kind of just unimpressed by this season.
I
I felt
agree.
as a whole, it was kind of like a meh season. I think
Yes.
we've seen some really good seasons and
Yep.
we've seen some not so good seasons. And I think this one was kind of meh. But then when I think back on the season, I'm like, they did a lot of things for the first time ever, which were like
Yeah.
shocking to us in the moment. Like, you know, the whole Casa situation where they didn't let the OG girls do the heart rate challenge.
That was
That was
the
insane.
problem is the things that they shocked us with, we hated.
Well, then
At least that.
then showing them the video of the guys doing the heart rate challenge was
Yeah.
crazy. Then the
Crazy.
Casa guys bringing in 12 Casa
12
guys
Casa
was
guys.
crazy. Like they just did
I kind of
some.
liked that.
I did too. I
Yeah.
liked that they brought those guys in and then the girls. I do think it would have been nicer if all of the guys got to stay.
I agree. And then they eliminated after like one night.
Yes.
Yep.
I think the girls should have had more time with the guys before having to choose. Especially because the girls, I feel like, rarely recouple in Casa. So
Yeah.
I do think that would have been good. But regardless, I think there were some like interesting things that they did this year that they haven't done before. And it still felt like it didn't really like land. And I think to your point, like some of the things they did were like angered me.
Same. Angered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting season because I agree. I think overall, like as much as like the things happened, it wasn't like last season or the season before where it felt. I don't know what season was this? 8?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about season 6, but like it's gonna be
phenomenal.
really hard to top that season.
Yeah.
And then last season was so good as well. But I think this season had the potential.
Agreed.
I think sometimes when the couples lock off so early, it's hard, like so many of them, because it was like Anaya and Carl were together until Casa. They were together the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sincere and Melanie, Kata and Zach, and Trinity and Bryce were all together. So it was almost like they brought in these other side characters like a Jen or a Gall or whatever, and they just weren't living up to it. And so then it was like, yeah, but our core couples, like that's who we're thinking about. And it really wasn't until the Casa girls came back that it felt like, oh, things are switching up a little bit. And then even after that, it was like, okay, then TT and Casey are locked off. Yeah, I locked off with Carl. Jen and Gall quickly got eliminated. And
I think it was really interesting to see what would have happened. And Kenzie was there. I think it would have been really interesting to see what would have happened if they didn't bring Carl and Amora back.
Yes.
Like if they brought in fresh new bombshells. Yes. Because I do think Anaya would have explored whoever it was regardless. Yeah. But I think it would have been interesting to see like what the guys would have done, because even though I get they brought Amora back for Sincere, it's like at that point he wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
I just think it would have been interesting to see like a fresh girl that they didn't know, like what would have happened, because I do think like I wonder if Casey would have talked to someone. I wonder if Sincere would have talked to like a whole new bombshell.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna rekindle things with her. He didn't bring her back.
And then also like Jen and Gall were so like mad too. It's like if they brought in new people, like I wonder if Jen or Casey, even like Casey was with
TT.
No, oh sorry, I meant Caleb.
Oh, Caleb. Oh my god, I forgot about him. I don't know that girl's name.
I don't know her name either. No. And I don't know that they really liked each other. And if they'd brought in fresh bombshells,
would it have been different?
Like, would we have seen more? Yeah. Like, I think it was, I get why they brought back Carl for Anaya. Yeah. That's the reason why they did it. Let's all be honest. I get it. But I think it would have been a more interesting end to the season if they brought in new bombshells and not people from Casa.
If we look back like on a last season or like season 6, they brought in Miguel and he was such a big hit, which I feel like TT was maybe like a Miguel in that way, where it's like they brought her back. And well, I guess actually he came in before Casa.
Yeah, because he recoupled in Casa.
That's right. And then they came back together. I feel like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is about that season.
I know.
I guess let's think about UK. Like, what is making the UK season so good? Because we do also have a lot of couples who
Are closed off.
are closed off. But I feel like maybe it took them longer, and they
Mhm.
still explore. You
They
know what it is?
explore
They
much more.
explore a lot more.
I think the thing
They have
with
more
the
time though to
UK,
explore.
they have more time. I think the thing with the UK, they're much less lustful than our US
Can't wait to put that word to bed after this.
literally. And so I think in the US, they explore by making out outside of challenges, and then people get mad.
Yes.
And that causes like a lot of drama. Then people shut down and close off.
Yeah.
I think in UK, they explore with conversation much more. They pull you for a chat. Let's talk. Like all of these little things. And so it's
Which
like,
is funny because it's still just as hurtful.
yes.
Like, you're going to keep having conversations with her.
But I think you can do it more
Yeah.
than
people are more open to it.
Yes.
Whereas it feels like in the US, if I'm going to explore, that means I'm making out with you and I don't want to hurt my partner. Whereas in the UK, they're like, if I'm going to explore, I'm going to have conversations. It makes more sense for them to then talk to everyone multiple times than it does to make out with everyone multiple times, because that's going to really shut down your thing. Yeah, I agree with that fully.
I do think also, like, you know, for instance, like Dylan, he was like so mad that Kenzie was still exploring. I'm also like, Kenzie explored a lot. So my more point is that like he came in and Casa immediately wanted her to like shut things off with him. And I'm like, you've been in here for 2 seconds.
Well, yes.
And you're like trying to get her to close off. And it's like, dude, like,
you also picked the one girl who for not
did
that.
the most exploring.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost like there's this expectation that like, or maybe not an expectation, but you're like, okay, the sooner we can close off, like maybe we'll do better, or like we'll get farther.
Well,
and it's like,
he's a freaking actor.
Yeah, no, he definitely came in for the wrong reasons. But I just like don't think that like narrative is correct, because like from the viewers, I'm like, I don't want you to close off if I don't think you're legit.
No, 1000%. I'm like, explore, do what you need to do in there. Like, don't just close off just to close off for the sake of closing off. It's like, explore, do what you need to do, because at the end of the day, you want to leave with the right person. And if you're just like you and lock off, it just felt like I don't think Kata gave anyone else a chance.
Yeah.
I think Zach wanted to, but couldn't necessarily. I think Trinity and Bryce didn't really want to. I think Bryce was like Kata, and then if not Kata, then I don't want anyone else. But there are very few times where I'm like, you guys should actually lock off, because like this early. And I think like in the UK, like Lola and Fitz, we were like, you guys are so effing annoying. You never gave anyone else a chance. Get off my screen.
Off so early, and they were so annoying about it. And it was so like, I don't want you on. That's the thing, is it's like when you do that, and it's like, okay, well then why am I watching you?
We need a balance between that and the respect level of that, and what the heck, what's his name is doing? Finley's doing. Where it's like he feels deceitful and nasty and rude, and they were annoying because they closed off. Like, we need an in-between.
Yep,
which is like 100%. Kind of how I feel like, as annoying as Cav was, I feel like the way he did it was probably the right way to do it. Go to Casa, bring someone back.
Even like a Lorenzo. Like,
yes.
Well,
he's perfect.
Our angel baby. He was a little bit of a mess at the beginning.
Yes.
But he kind of like found his rhythm.
Yeah.
He kind of settled with Yaz for a minute, and then they went to Casa, and he found a better connection and brought her back, and I think things have been good. But like, they're not closed off.
No.
I think they're closed off without saying it. Like, I don't think either of them is
he did
super
talk
open.
to what's her name, and he was kind of just like, but he gave it a shot, and I think if he would have liked her more, he would have
maybe would have talked to her a little bit more.
Yes, I agree.
So I do think there's like a Cav, a Lorenzo have done it better
than and then they explored, and then Cav was like, actually I want Jazz, which duh don't we all? And so then it's like, okay, I get that. Like, now you do what you need to do, but like it just felt very much like Lola and Fitz close off too fast, and Finley says that he wants to close off and then doesn't. And that feels gross.
100%.
So yeah, Love Island was good. But we have UK, and we're locked in, and we are ready.
UK is still going.
I literally don't know who's gonna win.
No, me either.
I mean, at this point, I guess Lorenzo and Yulia would be like front runners, and then Jazz and Cab would probably be up there too. And
I
Angela
agree.
and Simba.
Yeah, agreed.
But that's my like top three in my
I
head.
agree.
I feel like Finley and Ellie would have been top if Finley
he
hadn't
screwed this up.
Yes,
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. I do think that Ellie and Finley would have been up there.
Yeah.
And I don't think Yaz and Tommy are interesting enough to be in the top.
I don't think people like
Mika and Samraj. No, they don't. And
I don't think people like Priya and they don't like Aiden.
Yeah. And they're too much of like a weird couple to, I feel like, get to the finale, but we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, we got to talk about our sisters, the Kardashians.
I love it. Our sisters. I was like, ooh. They're killing it.
They're at the top of their game right now.
They really
and we mean relationship wise.
Yep.
We've got Kylie in a almost 4-year relationship with Timothée Chalamet. We've got Kendall and her hot little thing going on with Jacob Elordi. They are the most beautiful people in the world. They have found each other. It's like Parmita and Corbin. They're like, we're both hot. We both like each other. Like we should be together. That's how it feels. Like they've just been like wandering the earth looking for their equal part hot person, and they found it.
Yep.
And there were like pictures of them this week in Malibu. No, was it Malibu?
I don't know where it was.
It was Malibu, maybe, or Palm. I think it was Malibu. And they looked
cute.
They're like blurry pictures of them, and I'm like, they're beautiful.
Yeah,
you could just tell, even blurry. And then we have the queen.
We have the hard launch.
We have the hard launch of Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton.
And they look so good together.
He posted too. Did you see that?
He did, yeah. We reposted.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They are so effing cute.
They look so good together, and they're so cute. Well, the video that we posted of her like pulling him into the water, like,
and she does not post her men. So this feels different, and she does not bring her men around
her kids
unless she's serious. And I'm like, to have like the kids like in the hand in the family photo, I'm like, this is like peak Kim K.
So freaking cute.
I've never been happier for her.
I've never been happier. This is like the winner. This is the winner.
This is him. Lock it down.
I want this to be endgame.
I love. She's in her soft girl era, like lover girl era. She's a businesswoman, a lover girl.
I feel like too. He's like, I don't know anything about him personally, but I feel like he's just like a solid guy.
Yes,
he likes his privacy.
The sisters like him.
I feel like he's gonna take care of her.
Yes,
he's not gonna be problematic.
Exactly,
he isn't. I think he's like just like a solid guy, and
wants to race and be with Kim K. Don't we all?
Don't we all?
I love obsessed with them. Like, I think that post like made my whole life. I'm like, oh my god. And then he was like, hold your loved ones close. I'm like, oh my god,
you so love her.
I'm like, this is the best thing in the entire world. So that was like really sweet to see. And I love when they like do things. I love like Chloe and Kim's relationship too, and like how they always just love their kids and always want the kids. They always bring Rob's daughter to everything. I'm like, I'm just obsessed with this family, and I always will be. If you don't like them, you don't know enough about them, honestly, is my take. Like, if you don't like them, you don't know anything about them. Because I think you would, if you took 10 minutes, you would be like, okay, this family is actually pretty sick. We do have to take a quick moment of silence for MJ.
R.I.P.
You guys, I think I've talked to you about this.
You have. You have indeed.
I have said, like, the day that MJ passes is just going to be,
because we've talked like,
who are those celebs that
we just have said like, imagine there's going to be a day when Kris Jenner is no longer on this earth. And I remember you being like, not even Kris, MJ.
I'm like, MJ, we got to go up, the matriarch of the family. Yeah, no. And so someone commented on I like reposted her passing, and someone was like, no, every time Kris posts her, I get a jump scare thinking she passed. And so then now, like, today's the day, obviously. And I was like, this is like devastating, because I knew this was eventually coming, but I kind of just thought MJ would live forever. And I just like can't even picture a world without Kris Jenner. So like, I really can't think about it, but I'm thinking she's got at least 40 more good years.
Oh, no. She does. At least 40.
I'm leaving like to 115 at least.
No, she'll be around forever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's like just weird. I'm like, oh, like all of our, like, I know it's not our generation, obviously, but it's like all these people we knew. And like, I'm watching MJ on my screen for years. It's so funny. And like Heather just sent me this video of MJ and Chris talking with Bruce, and they were like, oh, Bruce was like, I don't like marijuana in my house, and MJ's like, it's okay, you don't need to, it's in here, like pointing to her stomach, and she was taking like medical marijuana.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's just been around for forever, and I'm just like obsessed.
Aw, MJ.
Oh, MJ, we love you, girl. Hearts go out to the Kardashian Jenners. Okay. Wait, we have to, speaking of Love Island, like before, we had our first, like, not hate. It wasn't hate, but we had our first non-friend comment on our.
Yeah, we had several.
I was thrilled.
Yeah. I was like, wow, oh my God. It is funny because in that clip, so we posted a clip about Sincere and Family Day. And in that clip, it doesn't make our feelings about Sincere clear. Yes. We were talking about last week how on Family Day, when Sincere's actual stepdad now, I didn't know it was his stepdad, but it's his stepdad,
an added layer.
Yeah.
That's his stepdad?
Yeah, it's not his biological dad.
I keep all of my opinions the same.
Yeah, no, they haven't changed.
And almost confirmed.
But just when stepdad came and spoke to Sincere the way that he did, we saw Sincere withdraw into himself. It felt very dark. It felt a little bit like emotionally abusive. And maybe that is what he experienced growing up at home. I don't know how long stepdad has been in the picture, but it seems like a while. And so our clip was more about like how based on that scene, we feel like there's there's just like more to what he grew up with, which maybe makes more sense as to like the way he treats Melanie and the way he interacts with women and the people pleasing and the like can't be honest, can't let anyone down.
But that was our whole video, right?
Yes.
And then people were commenting on the video being like, so what? Like, you're not supposed to, whatever. We say this to say, thank you for interacting.
Yes.
Like, we love that. Like,
no, 100%.
We love opinions.
Absolutely.
We love people like interacting with our stuff. It was just fun because it was our
I'm
first.
So glad that someone was like, oh, so you don't think you should take accountability? And we're like, oh my God, no, of course. Yes. Like, I love being able to say like, no, we absolutely like think he should be able to take accountability.
It was great.
It just was funny because it was like
we always have our friends commenting or whatever, and so it was like our first with like 3 like non-friend, and I'm like, people like watch our post, like it's fun. So anywho, shout out to you guys, we loved it. It was not hate, we just like a little drama. Okay, the last thing I thought it'd be fun to end before we do our books is we saw the basement. Or what is it? Backyard Boys? Basement Boys? What are those guys?
Oh my God, yeah. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Backyard Basement? What the hell is their name?
You guys know who we're talking about.
Yeah. We love them.
We love them. And they were doing this word game that we always do.
Mind meld.
Yeah. And so we thought we'd try it.
Oh my God, I forgot we were going to do that. Okay, so you guys, if you don't know the game, you count down 1, 2, 3 or whatever. You each say a word. And the goal is to each say the same word eventually.
Yep.
So,
okay. So we both have to think of a word to start. Okay. Okay, I got my word.
I have a word.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Spaghetti.
Fluffy.
What did you say?
Fluffy.
Fluffy spaghetti. Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Macaroni.
And cheese.
Wait, that counts.
That counts.
That counts.
Oh my God. We're just like amazing, honestly.
There was no other word
option
for for fluffy spaghetti. Wait, let's do it again.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay, wait, I need a word.
I need a new word.
Okay, I have a word.
Okay, got a word.
Okay, ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Baseball. Leafy?
Leafy.
Leafy?
Leafy baseball.
Leafy baseball. Leafy baseball. Okay. I don't think this is it, but okay. I'm ready.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. Grass.
Boston.
Oh,
okay.
Grass and Boston.
Grass.
Okay, well. I don't know if you're gonna get this.
I don't know if we're gonna match.
Are you ready?
Wait. Hold on.
Grassy Boston.
Yeah. But okay.
Or grass.
Yeah.
in Boston. Okay.
1, 2, 3,
marijuana.
Patriots.
Oh. Patriots and marijuana.
I know mine. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Tom
Aaron
Brady.
Rodgers.
Oh my god!
I almost said Tom Brady.
Oh my gosh! Okay, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. Okay, well,
I have one.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know if I have
Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
I don't think it's gonna be the same because I'm not following.
Okay. If you're not following, it's not gonna be the same.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Giselle. Oh,
because they're both quarterbacks.
Yes. Oh,
quarterback and Giselle. Okay, I've got one.
I don't.
Guys, so we're not always on the same
Okay, I
page.
have one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Model. Oh, model wag. Oh my god. Model wag. I'm like, what other models are there? I mean, I have one, but I don't know if you know this person.
I probably won't. I have one. She's not a model, but she's a
wag. I have one.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Simone Biles. Dang it! Dang it! I didn't even think her.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. I didn't even think her.
So
that
funny.
makes a lot of sense.
Okay, Simone Biles, Taylor Swift.
Oh, I have one. But I don't know if you know this information.
I probably don't.
Mm-hmm. Simone Biles.
We need to get away from people.
Yeah, well, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Wedding.
Artist. Okay.
Because she was at her wedding.
God,
and I didn't know if you knew that. That's what I meant. Okay, so wedding and artist.
I have one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Photographer.
Oh my god.
Why are you doing people?
Because I'm like, this artist just got married.
I feel like we have to stop that one. We're not getting anywhere.
We need to call it.
We need to call it. Gosh, we were on such a good roll.
We should have stopped at 1.
Whatever, it's fine. Okay.
Anyway, we do play that game often.
We do play that game often.
So.
We don't always have to stop. That one took a turn.
No, if we were not on the pod, we would keep going until we got it.
Yes, 1000%. We would have. But we don't have the time.
Yeah, we don't have the time.
We're too competitive too. We would have been an hour and a half into this thing.
Yep.
Okay. What are we reading next?
Guys, I'm still currently reading Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil.
How close are you to being done?
I'm so close. I'm at like 80-something%.
Okay.
So we're at the end.
If you had to rate it today without the...
If I had to rate it today, I would rate it probably a 3.
Okay, you heard it here. We'll see how it...
I hope the ending is better. It's too long. It's been really, really, really dragging. It's not interesting enough to be as long as this book is. So
I love it.
And it's not like, I think it's like 500 pages or something. So I'm also like, you could have edited much more.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's just like, I would like to see how it ends. And I would like to be done with this book.
Okay.
There are parts of it that I like. I can talk about it more next week when I actually finish it and rate it. But
yeah.
I definitely have liked parts of it. And, you know, early impression was good. And I just have been like, oh my God, can we get somewhere? So.
Okay. Well, hopefully it gets better.
So nothing new. I still have Vampire Book Club. I haven't even started. I thought I was going to start that. So,
okay. Well, I'm reading a book that is so upsetting to me. It's called Your Fault.
Okay.
The first book was called My Fault. The second book is called Your Fault. It's the Culpables series. It's by Mercedes Ron. It is originally written in Spanish and they translated it to English. And there's movies, but they're called Your Fault London or My Fault London and Your Fault London. I think they're Spanish versions. So that's why they put like the London at the end, because it's the English version.
Okay.
It's like one of those books where like the main character is like this girl and then the guy is like aggressive, but that's hot. One of those. And it reminds me of the Before series, which you know how I feel about those.
I do.
You guys know. Read them all, hated them all, but couldn't stop reading. Like to the point where I would be in my car screaming at the top of my lungs because this book was so infuriating, but I could not stop listening. It's like another one of those where like the boyfriend like races for money and like he must do that, and then she like gets in the car and she's like, if you're gonna race, I'm gonna race, and like he's now mad at her and he's like, I can't believe it. Like just like stupid stuff like that. And I cannot not listen and watch the movie. The first one was actually good because in the book she's 17 turning 18, he's 22 turning 23, and I hate that. But in the show and the movie they make them 18 and 20, I think, or something like that, which just feels different.
Yeah.
And she's, I think, out of high school, so it's
okay,
like
we like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're I forgot they're step siblings.
Okay.
Obviously.
So
then there's that whole added layer, but like, yeah, just the kind where like someone could be like, I think you guys should slow down, and he's like, my blood is boiling in my body, and I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
You're so immature. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Also, I'm listening to the audiobook, and the girl who reads, I hate her voice.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
And she's read other books that I've listened to, and I hate her voice.
I think you should stop listening to books by her.
Well, once I realize it's her, I think I need to like get the regular book.
Yeah.
It really just, I'll have to play it for you. Like later, it really, really bothers me.
Yeah.
But if I had to rate it right now, it would be getting a 1.
Oh,
or a 2.
We don't
not
do
a
that
1.
often.
Not a 1. It would be getting a 2.
Listen, you can 1 star.
1 stars I usually only keep for like books it like pained me to finish.
Got it.
This is like one where it's like I want to know what happens even though I'm mad.
Even though it's not good.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it would probably get a 2, and it probably will get a 2 at the end unless the ending is like insanely good or something. So yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the second book and there's more or no?
I think it's My Fault, Your Fault, and maybe
Our Fault.
Our Fault. I think that would make a lot of sense.
That would make sense if that's
but I'm
where
not
it was
reading
going.
it unless they are telling me a third movie is coming out.
Oh, okay.
Like it's one of those where like I don't need. Yeah, there's Our Fault.
Okay.
So
you don't need to read it for the sake of reading it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't. So if they come out with a third movie, I will then pick up the third book and read it. But the first one, it ends and you're fine.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So
Yeah.
like you didn't need to keep reading, but it does pick up on like where they left off. But
Okay.
yeah, she like got kidnapped in the first one.
Oh, of course.
By her dad.
Oh.
By her birth father.
Yeah.
And then he threatened to kill her.
Oh.
And then obviously the guy came in and saved her and killed the dad and like the whole thing.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Sorry,
so there's some trauma
really
there.
To read it. Yeah, it's lots of trauma.
Do you remember what you rated the first one?
I have it up. I think I rated it 1 star.
Oh, that's amazing. So far the second book is actually better.
This is the definition of insanity.
Yes.
Picking up a second book that you rated 1
star for the first one by the same narrator that you hate.
Correct. That is insane. I did not realize I rated it 1 star. That's so funny.
That is so funny. And that was before we started getting stricter with our ratings.
Correct.
We both earlier was talking about how we're like a little bit more strict now with our ratings than we used to be. But that's so funny. All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Maybe it will drop down. But yeah. All right.
Well, go England.
Go.
And
you mean Spain?
Yep.
She meant Spain.
Go Spain.
Also go England. We love you. And go Spain.
Congrats, England.
There it is.
Go Spain. Go Dodgers. By the time this comes out, both of those things we'll have
known where that ended.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will see you all. See you all next week.
XOXO.
Bye.
Bye.